The mission statement at Pella Christian High School is to educate and nurture each student to serve in God's world. And our mission statement and the mission of our school is really the filter for which we do all things here. We've always had a mission at Pella Christian High School over its 75 years to bring a biblically directed, Christ-centered education to our students, knowing that God is equipping and preparing and eventually calling all of our students to something to serve Him in His world.
Putting our faith in education at Pella Christian, or intertwining that in what we do, I don't think there's another way to do it, because all of life is about that relationship with God. It's about our relationship with creation. It's about our relationship with each other. Faith is just part of it, whether people want to admit that or not.
In the beginning of the semester in biology, we learned about all the different ways that God could have created the world. Just learning about all that stuff really does help me grow in my faith walk, because I believe more in God.
Pella Christian has provided just a very Christian-based education. They've provided me with the necessary support from teachers, as well as a curriculum, and that definitely prepares you to be ready for any questions that people have, and to just be basically an expert at being who you are.
Educating and nurturing God's children means that each one of them is uniquely and wonderfully made, and that we can look upon them not just as a number or as another student to get through school, but that someday God will use their gifts and that they each have a really important part in God's kingdom.
I really hope students take away a passion for the gospel. When you truly understand a comprehensive gospel, you're really talking about seeing God aright for who He is, which leads to seeing ourselves as who we are. So for students to understand that the gospel applies today, it's not something that's in the future, and we can take the gospel and apply it to every part of our lives.
I think that there's a lot of emphasis on serving, our community, serving different people. I think they try to put an emphasis on serving the world.
I think the teachers are actually really invested in both your education and your walk with God. They just promote godly values that you should display every day in your life.
I think our perspective really sets us apart. I think we desire for everybody to be better and for everybody to be the best that they can, but not necessarily to be the best. I think we take a lot of pride in what we do.
The biggest thing that sets Pella Christian apart from other schools would be the integration of faith in whatever it is that we do. If you divorce them, you start to kind of favor one over the other. Like if you focus on religion, then your knowledge of the world, your understanding of the world, your place in the world gets lost. On the other hand, if you focus on science and learning and the world, your connection to God goes away. And so the only way you can keep them connected is by intertwining them in your education.